Yo guys, what's going on? This is Joachim here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Leverkusen. We've got another episode here today, and we are going to be taking on, I think we're going to play against Stuttgart. We're probably going to skip one of the Freiburg games and maybe end with Leipzig. I don't know. We're going to figure it out as we go along. That's the best way to do it, right? There's been a title update as well, boys. So, it does appear this moment in time, flickering, it's gone. It's a thing of the past. It's something we don't have to worry about in this anymore. It's completely gone. So hopefully, it stays that way. Maybe not. Maybe it's not completely gone. Maybe it's just eased off. But hopefully our manager now won't constantly be in a football kit. We'll see. So this will be the team for the Stuttgart game. They seem to be going very attacking. So that should be interesting. There should be plenty of gaps for us as soon as we spread the ball to the wing. So we'll probably look to do that as quickly as possible. Get that ball out to the wing. Fire down. Because if they're, pushing everyone forward, it should give us a lot of spaces. Well, rainy day here for game number 1 of the episode against Stuttgart. They've beaten us before as well. They're a little bit of an old enemy. We need to keep picking up points, though. Need to keep climbing this table. The Port actually want us to win the league this season. And we're absolutely nowhere near. But they had the worst defensive club, and that's not surprising the way they've set up so offensively in the league. So surely we've been pretty decent on attack. We could exploit that. Well, I found Rebic here early doors. I've managed to get him through. We've got some height. Maximilian Arnold, 1-0. I knew their defence was going to be susceptible, but not that quickly. Rebic goes through. He's getting some game time. Gets his first assist there, and I bloody love that. And yeah, man, Maximilian Arnold, baby. He's been clutch for us. He's been clutch. Throughout, the entirety of the save, that man's had, so many clutch moments. And I just stood it up. I was expecting Kramaric to be there, but he wasn't to be. But Maximilian Arnold has to stretch a bit. 1-0, Bayer Leverkusen. Well, we found Lucas Vazquez now in space. I'm going to want runners. Vazquez will pull that back. And then I'm going to try and play in Kramaric, but it wasn't really how I expected it to go. Lucas Vazquez, though, has actually been very decent for us. He's been really good considering he was a free transfer. With the Bellarabi situation and us being a little bit old there at right wing, we do certainly need to sign a right winger at some stage. A younger right winger or promote a right winger. It's definitely a position I think we could strengthen in. But to say how well he's done this year for us is just an understatement. I've been really impressed with him. Really impressed with him. Isco now. He's going to wait for that run from Kramaric. Nearly get him in behind. Oliver Torres now. He's managed to get through Vazquez. I'm going to play that one across to Kramaric. And it's going to be 2. They're very easy to get in behind on those wings. They're really easy to get in behind on those wings. I kind of pinpointed that before the game, didn't I? That I think they'd be susceptible in that area, and they really have. There's so much room for me to play on that wing. Easy peasy, 2-0. Well, easy peasy so far. Nice little tucked-in volley here from Kramaric. I don't know why we need those angles. It wasn't exactly a screamer, was it? Oh, Maximilian Arnold through there. Kramaric now. Can he do? I'm going to try and play it back across to Isco. Oh, I thought it was a beautiful touch. Turns out it wasn't, but Isco is now down on the ground. That is bad news. Get up, Isco. Please get up, Isco. We will see if he can run it off when he gets up. But it's a case of does he get up? Well, he's going to get up now because the referee doesn't usually play on this long if a player's going to stay down. So that's a bonus, I guess. Can we take a positive from that? I suppose we can. But I need him to get up. I need Isco. He's been brilliant so far. He didn't get back up. He's still down on the pitch. The referee just left him laid in the rain, nice and cold, on the ground, with no one coming on and helping him. What kind of refereeing is that? That's dreadful. We're going to have to bring Isco off, and that is not good news at all. Luckily for us, we do have Paulinho on the bench. Oh, we've got a Mary as well. Let's play a Mary. To be fair, he hasn't had too much game time since he come back, but I'm devastated about that. Isco's been so good for us recently. Oh, they're in here. 2-1. 2-1. They're right back in the game. They cut us open too easily here, and Hardecki a bit again. I don't know with Hardecki. There's just always brief moments where I'm questioning him. I'll be happy when we've got Onana. I think it's a well-played ball, but I feel like Hardecki near post again should probably get a little bit more on the ball. He goes to ground early, but why isn't he pointing his legs out? He should probably save that. I've got so many bodies forward when they attack. It's really difficult, I must admit. It's really difficult. They always feel like they're just one pass away from getting a goal. So, yeah, we're struggling a little bit here. We're struggling a little bit, and well saved by Hardecki in the end. We're struggling to cope with their numbers going forward, but again, we're getting a lot of joy down the wing. There we go, half-time, and it's 2-1, and we're not as far ahead as we probably would have liked after that first half, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I think we'll... There's so many gaps down the wing. I think we'll be able to get a third and kind of kill the game off in the second half. We've got room again down this wing. They constantly give us it. I don't give Rebic too many players for him to aim for. Kramaric. I'm going to knock that one on for Vasquez now. Is this the one? Oh, he just needed to chip it, didn't he? Just needed to chip it. Get it over his man. Oh, what are you doing, Maximilian? What's he done there? I pressed pass. I don't know what he was trying to achieve there, but yeah, we just needed to maybe chip that. We cut them wide open there down the wing again with Rebic. He's having a great game, to be fair. I've got to add that to him. He's having a fantastic match of football. An absolute fantastic match, and they're giving him all this space, and that was the wrong decision. Slower build-up, Yorkie. They're giving him all this space, and it's fun. Maximilian Arnold now. We'll find Rebic. Rebic wants Kramaric to be making that run. We've scored headed goals already. I'll just keep asking them the questions. They keep giving us that room. I'm going to keep playing into those spaces. It's been fairly fun so far, this game. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to whip this one in there. It's going to go in towards Kramaric and the rest of the boys. I'll play it back, and I'll fire off a shot with Oliver Torres. You know I like a shot with Torres. Get up, Kramaric, mate. Pull your socks up and get up. You are not injured. No, he's staying on the pitch. No, I'm not having it. He's staying on the pitch, and we'll see if he sorts himself out, because I'm not having Kramaric be injured. Our time without him was awful. It was dreadful. We didn't play well, did we? The time without Kramaric on the pitch was one of the worst we've had at the club. Right, we've got some good movement going on here, though, now. Torres finds Vasquez. It's a terrible... it's a really awkward angle for him to get his shot off. He's still saying he's injured. It's fine. No, we're going to keep him on for a bit, see if he can run it off. Bender now from the corner. Sven Bender hits the crossbar. Oh, nice corner, though. Nice corner. Whipped in lovely. He hits the crossbar. So he's not managed to run it off like we expected or wanted him to do. We're going to have to bring off Kramaric. Lasada's going to come on because Silas was knackered. We're also going to bring on Palacios at centre mid. Devastated. Lundstrom there with a beautiful ball in. And there it is. Tomei. They don't need many chances. That pass and goal we've seen happen so often. We go from hitting the crossbar to Stuttgart scoring. And it's literally just a midfield ball that goes right through the defence. Sven Bender can't keep up with him. And again, you've just got to question, why isn't the goalkeeper saving those? It's so close to him. It's a joke. I hope a new goalkeeper fixes that. So we've conceded so many this season with that scenario. Amiri now has found Lasada. Can he score? Moments on the pitch, he can score! Who needs Kramaric? It's fine, it doesn't matter that he's injured. Because the free transfer, the young man, the Spaniard Lasada, he's having a wonderful season. He's having a wonderful first season. Amiri spotted the run, played a beautiful ball. Lasada duly delivered, smashing that one into the top corner. I mean, even if the keeper could have got close, there is no saving that. Oh, Maximilian Arnold there. He's going to find Rebic. Can Rebic do? We're just going to be smart with this, you know. At this stage of the game, we just need to be smart, although Rebic has made another great run. He's had a great game. I'm going to whip this one in. And it's towards Lasada, but... Lunundun? I don't know how you say his name. I'm just trying to copy what the commentators have said. But their centre-back has been very good with the crossed balls. Obviously, we caught them out early doors, but ever since that moment, we've not caught them out once again. Oh, Maximilian Arnold's going to find Lasada. He's not. Lundun again. There. Every time. Honestly, he's been there for it every time. It's been really impressive. Every time he can cut the ball out, he's there to get it. He's made our life a lot more difficult going forward. Well, very late corner now for Stuttgart. I'd be very devastated if we threw the game away here. Wendell heads it away surely for the full-time whistle, and it will be a 3-2 victory to Leverkusen. A little bit sloppy in the middle parts of the game. Certainly hit with two massive injuries. Our partnership of Kramaric and the man himself, Isco, could be under threat, but nonetheless, a good result. And Lasada coming on and getting the winner. Well, I needed to check it straight away, and luckily for us, Kramaric is just a bruised elbow, out for 5 days. He will miss the cup game, and that is it, and that's fine because I'd arrested him for that. But the big one is probably going to be Isco because he was brought off. He had to come off, and he's going to be out for 2 months with a dislocated shoulder. You can see here as well, I'm scouting loads of players for the future, but yeah, that one's frustrating. That one hurts us. Right, so we're just going to quick sim this cup game against Freiburg. I haven't got that much interest in the cup this season. We do win it. If we get to Arias got sent off, that's not great. If we do get to the later stages, then obviously my interest will be peaked a little bit. We will play the cup games and we'll try and get a bit further. But at this stage, my main focus is climbing up the Bundesliga table, which we're doing nice and slowly. So we will play the Freiburg League game. And just progressing that way more than anything. We get some tournament prize money. We can't go for the youth squad. I'll do that in a second. He'll be banned for 1 match, and I'm not sure it's just Cup. I think it could be League as well. Also, Moussa Diaby is cleared to return from injury. That's decent. Right, so Freiburg, a team we certainly should be having a decent game against and a good time, but no Arias, so we won't have wing-backs in this one. We're going to go with Perez, Tapsoda, and Restos as our centre-backs. Arnold, João Mario, Torres in the centre. Vasquez on the right, who's playing really well. Barco's going to play on the left. Rebic is knackered, playing the last 2 games. Losada will partner Kramaric up top because Losada scored that goal for us late on in the last game when Kramaric had to come off. So I'm going to give him some more opportunities. He's growing quite nicely, and I'm really enjoying using him, actually. Second game of the episode here. Freiburg, certainly a team we should be picking points from, but I need to guarantee it. We need to make sure we're doing it. We keep on winning these games. Losada, another great opportunity for him. He has been really good since signing him. It's crazy how you can pick up some of these gems on a freebie. I've never heard of him before, and I've really enjoyed using it. Kramaric up there, 7 goals for the season. 3 behind Diallo and Jamie Vardy. So he'll like to pick up some more goals. Injury, though, he's been struck down this season. He's not had as many opportunities on the pitch as those lads. So, you know, he's done his best. Is that Joshua King? Or am I an idiot? I feel like that looks like Joshua King. It's Joshua King. Okay, Freiburg have Joshua King. So they definitely have a threat up top. Oh, King's in early doors and stings Hideki's hands. Really be cautious. He's causing me problems already. We gave the ball away, which is a theme of ours. And I haven't played this formation for a while, if I'm honest, because we were conceding a lot with it at the early stages of the season. I'm hoping that's not going to be the scenario in this match, because I'd hate for this not to be a used formation, because I loved it last season. We scored a lot of goals playing this formation. It's equal Barco now. Extremely, you know, quick, pacey, but we need our options, don't we? Kramaric now definitely needs some options. He's asked for some and plays a terrible pass when João Mario would have been in then. Well, we found Lucas Vasquez down the wing now. He's not the quickest, is he? So I'm going to just pull this back. Just going to pull it back. He's not the fastest on the ball. Our midfield play is probably going to be our best route in this game. Barco! Opportunity for Barco to make it 1-0 there. He's going to have the army breathing down his neck now, and Rebic has been playing really well. So these opportunities are going to be massive for Barco to kind of prove a point. Well saved. I'm going to fire this one in. It is towards Tapsoda, who scores a goal from the corner. He's been good at that, to be fair to him. Tapsoda's been very good at those corner situations, and he gets himself another goal there. I'm a big fan of this guy. I'm a big fan of him in real life. I think he's going to be a big-name centre-back in the future, and we'll take that all day long. Oh, Oliver Torres now. I've got my 50th career win. That's new. I've never seen that before in the game. It's bit of an interesting ball across, but it nearly found Lucas Vasquez, and they won't be able to keep it in, and we'll have a throw-in now in a dangerous position. Unexpected, but how's that offside? He's never offside there, João Mario. Don't listen to him, mate. You were onside. Let's see how far off he was. I thought he was in line. He's not. He's definitely off. Wow, they're giving Barco so much space in this game, but it's not a good ball to him. Tapsoda is going to play that back across to Kramaric, who will find Barco, who's going to try and play it in. I probably should have crossed that. I definitely should have crossed that. That's a shame. Missed opportunity because Oliver Torres was making his way into the box there, and I should have tried to find him. Maybe even a chipped through ball would have worked. Oh, Vasquez now. He's in. What can we do? I'm going to lift that one up. He's coming in towards Barco. I wanted it for Losada. Losada kind of left it for Barco. There must have been a shout there. And it wasn't really the ball I was expecting. Vasquez is going to have it back in a dangerous position. Losada now is coming in. And that's got to be a penalty, no? Stack definitely took out Losada there. That's got to be a penalty. I'm loving the rainbow captain's armband there, though. That's brilliant. But that's got to be a penno. But we're dreadful at penalties, let's be honest. But let's look at the... Yeah, definitely. He scissor kicks him. He Jordan Pickfords him. If you didn't see that, go and watch it. It's dreadful. Well, great opportunity here for Kramaric. But as we know, I'm not very good at these. I've messed up quite a few already. I feel like that's as top corner as you can put it. And it will go in the back of the net. And Kramaric will get himself another goal. Is it another goal? Or is it a goal? No. He will get himself a goal as Tapsoda scored the first one. But him being injured was really devastating for me. If he'd have been out for a long period of time, I really think we'd have struggled. Since he's been back in the team's form has just completely turned around. He makes stuff happen. He grabs goals, and we need that. Well, there we go, half-time and 2-0 to the good. And really, Freiburg haven't posed much of a threat, have they, at all? This has been fairly comfortable so far, as we wanted it to be. Joshua King having a very slow day at the office. Although he did have that one shot on target early doors, but hasn't really been involved in the game since. Oh, found Barco. If he can lift a good ball in, it's not awful, but Kramaric was never going to get to that. Will he get to the second ball? He won't either. It was a nice idea. They're playing so deep now. I'm finding it really difficult to break them down. I think our best opportunity is going to be when we win the ball back on a break in this second half. If they keep playing as deeply as they are, we're going to struggle to break them down, I reckon. Oh, we've won the ball now. And we've got bodies forward. Lasada. Lasada's going to play in Kramaric. You'd imagine in this position, Kramaric is going to fire a goal. And he is going to fire a goal. And I said that's the moment that we needed. We needed a moment where they'd push some bodies forward. They'd been on an attack. And that we could hit them on the counter if we were going to score again. Because I was finding it really difficult to break them down. And that's exactly what we had. And the young guns, I went to Barco. Barco went to Lasada. Lasada went to the wide open Kramaric. And he doesn't not score in those situations. Well, very dangerous free kick. We've seen these going before. I'm going to put Arnold on the line, but I'm not sure that's the right side of the line he needs to be on. And it shows that it wasn't the right side of the line he needed to be on. But surprise, surprise, Hardecki did really well there. Did really well. Torres now is going to be giving the ball to Barco. And honestly, lads, Barco is that bloody quick. Look at how quick he is. I'm just going to go through here. And then I'm going to pull it back. No, I'm not. I was poor. I should have pulled it back sooner. But just an example there of how quickly Barco can break on you and how not to use him on the break. Probably. That's what I'd say to that one. Kramaric now on the turn. Fire off a shot. Over. I'll tell you now, in this situation, I don't want to be risking Kramaric no more. He's done his job today. Got himself a brace, and we'll bring on Silas now. We'll also bring off Vasquez and bring on Paulinho. Give Paulinho some game time. Joshua King now, dangerous position. They nearly played in one of those near-post passes, which the AI seems to always score, but they're still coming forward now with Griffo. They're causing me issues. Paulinho now. Griffo gets the shot off, and we'll gather the ball back and try and take control of possession a little bit more now. Well, Oliver Torres is pretty tired now. We're going to bring on Aaron Gies. He's going to add a little bit more defensive grit in that centre of midfield because, to be fair, for the last few minutes, Freiburg have been causing us a lot of problems. We're not playing Augsburg. Freiburg have been causing us a lot of problems. They've had a few opportunities now. No good ones, but they're coming forward a lot more. And that's leading me to believe that I could do with a little bit more defensive grit there in midfield. It's a long way back for them, but if anyone can concede 3 goals, it is me. It is definitely me. They're going to have a free kick here, and I'm going to put myself on the line again. I don't know if it's going to do any good as he plays it wide, luckily. And apparently, João Mario now has an injury after that thrashing tackle. He's going to have to stay on the pitch because we don't have any more substitutions, and hopefully he'll run it off. Well, they're coming forward again now. Joshua King. And they're just piling bodies forward. Every time they can, they're piling bodies forward. This game's turned... I don't know. It's strange. It's as if it's a different match we're playing right now. They are piling men forward at every opportunity. They're not being very good in terms of their output, but they really are pushing bodies as far forward as possible. I must admit, that's one thing I'd like to be able to see. Like, you know, on PES, you know when a team's gone attacking against you. Like, you can make a judgment because you know you can see on the bar that the team's gone attacking against you. I'd love to be able to do that on FIFA as well. You know, kind of know how they're setting up. Kind of know what their formation is. You know, they're playing 4-4-2, but are they going to press us? Are they going to, you know, what are they going to do? And I quite like that. I quite like knowing those inner details to try and counteract their formation and their style of football more than anything. Not the formation, the style of football more than anything. Well, there we go, full time, and honestly, that game was Freiburg non-stop for the back end of that second half. It was probably about 30 minutes in-game of just pure pressure, but we managed to hold them off. We managed to get the victory, good one as well. Kramaric brace, and we can start gearing ourselves up for the next live comp, which will be against Liverpool. Well done, Kramaric, though. He's so important to this club, so important to this team. Right, so good news, João Mario is not injured, but we are going to go with that, you know, that old counter-attacking tactic, that one that worked so well in Europe last season when we played against the big sides, the one that helped us beat Man City in the Super Cup at the start of the season. We're going to go back to this. I'm going to go with Rebic on the left. I was tempted by Barco, but we're going to go with Rebic on the left and Silas on the right. Purely because my right and lefts need to have a lot of pace in this one because we're going to look to counter them. This is going to be difficult. We've played them once already. We know how difficult they are to break down. It's going to be a Champions League evening tonight in the BayArena. Let's go and try and get ourselves 3 points. We're through already, so this basically is just for... It's not for a laugh. It's for us to see how we can compare against the bigger European sides in the world. Well, both teams already through here. We're playing for bragging rights and top spot in the group. And top spot would be nice because it means, generally, it means you're going to get an easier draw in the knockout stage. So top spot would be pretty decent. I don't know if we'll get it. Don't know if we'll achieve it. But it would be nice to have it, wouldn't it? Let's see how we get on, though. Liverpool are going to be tough. Look at that. Salah, Mane, Firmino. They're going to cause us problems today. I guarantee you that. Hopefully, we can hold them off. Well, here we go. What a big occasion. What a big game. It's always fun to play these kind of matches on FIFA. You know, I've got to admit, these are some of the good ones. Since getting into the Champions League, I've had a really enjoyable time just listening to the music at the start of the games, to be fair. But this one will be a difficult one. I guarantee that. I mean, look at the way they're pressing us. I don't really have too many attacking options. This is basically built for the counter. It's basically built for us losing the ball and then winning it back. So... you know, we're not going to be great at build-up play because the players are just too far apart and they're going to be very good going forward. And Sven Bender needs to do well as they go through and get a shot off instantly. I think that was Valverde. Look at that, Jurgen Klopp in his raincoat. He's not wearing his kit on the sideline like us. That still isn't fixed, by the way. You do still wear your kit on the sideline for some strange reason. We haven't done any transfers, but I imagine that's exactly the same. I'll be a bold man in a white kit. Corner kick here for Liverpool. Let's see what they can whip in. It's not terrible. Wendell will clear it as far as Bobby Firmino. So that's not great. And Bobby Firmino will turn Silas and score. Wow. 1-0 Liverpool. And I don't know if we've got the tactic right for this one so far. But, yeah, 1-0 Liverpool. He literally turned Silas as if he wasn't there. Look at this. This is poor Silas. He absolutely does him. Bye, Silas. And obviously, Hardeki's never going to score on his favoured near post. Oh, Jonathan Tah's managed to play that into Silas. Silas has got absolutely zero help. He's going to have some help in the end, but not going to be able to get the ball across. We need to get bodies forward a bit quicker. There was no help for Silas then. He was played through beautifully. Didn't really have enough to take himself into the box, but then he had no help coming for him. Jonathan Tah winning it back again now for us. And this time, Kramaric, the ball's got to be better. Oh, they managed to break into the box now with Valverde. What will he do? He'll go for it. And they'll end up with a corner, won't they? Did he just bounce off the post? No, they'll end up with a corner. Let's see what they could do with the corner. Hopefully not a lot. Salah's going to whip that one in. He went out, ref. Went out. Get to that Arias. He does get to it. And there's a weird kind of poleaxe in between him and Bobby Firmino. And now we've got to deal with Mohamed Salah again, who's just fake shots the life out of you every single time. Oh, they're bringing the ball forward now. Great movement. Saul! Well saved from Hardeki. They're causing us problems, man. Saul and Valverde have been a right handful so far. Silas now. This is dangerous position for Silas. No one's coming to him. Silas! Can he get us back in it? Silas does get us back in it! And he's found his shooting boots today, boys. Silas, a Wamamatuga. I think I nailed that. I've been practicing. Scores himself a goal. And what a massive goal here against Liverpool. And they were just starting to get a little bit sloppier. And I think this is like a free passes. A free pass move up to Silas, and then he manages to bag the goal. Oh, 1-1. Right back in it. Oh, Palacios now has found Silas again. Silas. He's making a run. Virgil van Dijk up against Kramaric every time, though. And Kramaric is just being given nothing. No space in this. They're causing... he's trying to cause them problems, but Virgil van Dijk's just been all over him. But we'll go in 1-1 at half-time. That is unbelievable that we managed to get ourselves back into this. Well in, Silas. Beautiful goal from him. It's his first shot on goal all game. I think it might have been our first shot on goal all game, to be honest with you. But dangerous on the counter again. This tactic can work. It's just whether you can find a bit of a flow. Oh, Salah in here. What can we do? Don't let him turn you. Mane, just block him off. How's he got the shot off? 2-1 Liverpool. And at the start of the second half, Jurgen Klopp's clearly had a word as Sadio Mane makes it 2-1. And I didn't want to dive in there. I just didn't want to dive in. I saw penalty written all over it, but now I wish I had it done. I thought like we'd done well at jockeying Mane here with Jonathan Tah, but clearly not. Oh, frustrating. Hardecki didn't stand a chance on that one. Well, I've managed to spring Silas through again. What can he do now? Because he's all on his own. He needs to do something special. He's done brilliantly. And he whips it in across towards Kramaric. And he just overrun it. He just overrun it. Well, Firmino now coming forward. Mane. And that'll be game, set, and match. That will be game, set, and match. What beautiful pass work from Liverpool. And they've been on another level this second half, to be fair to them. Been on another level. Damn, man. Sadio Mane's torn us a new one. Bobby Firmino's torn us a new one. Salah's... We've managed to keep Salah relatively quiet, but Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane have done it. There's too many weapons in this team. We're going to make some changes now as well. I've just changed formation. Vasquez is going to play right midfield now. Silas is going to play left midfield. He can play either side. Silas is so versatile for us. I don't know, kind of go for it a little bit more. Kramaric now, dangerous position for him. He needs some options. What can we do? We'll cycle that back through midfield. Oh, Rebic is in for a goal. Oh, that'd be beautiful. We'll take the corner instead. He was clearly in then. I thought this was the moment. Maybe I could have taken an extra touch. I just thought he was being closed down so quickly. Well, Liverpool are going to bring on Valverde off, and you'd think, yeah, that's great news for us, and they'll bring Thiago on. So, how good of a substitution is that? Amiri on for us now as well, as we look to just try and, I don't know, create something going forward. I'll just see what we can do going forward. That's not foul. He wins the ball, does our Jonathan Tah there. He's played well in this game, to be fair to him. I know we've conceded a few, but he's won the ball back the most out of the three defenders. And he's been pretty decent, as Bobby Firmino will get his head on that one. Oh, well, finally, Bobby Firmino's got off, and Moreno is on. Happy days for us, I think. They're still on the attack, as Arias can't win the ball back from Sadio Mane because it's near impossible to win the ball back from Sadio Mane. But now they won't respect Lucas Vasquez and all he's done for the game. And Lucas Vasquez will be given every opportunity in the world to start charging forward. And I've got so many bodies forward. And I'm going to find Silas. And Silas is going to score. And we're going to pick the bloody ball up. And we're going to go for this, Liverpool. We're not going to pick it up. We're just going to celebrate. Why not? We're just going to celebrate. But we're going to go for this now. Have some of that, Liverpool. Stick that one in your pipe and smoke it. And we win the ball back and we can have a beautiful counter here. Fantastic play. Vasquez to Kramaric. Kramaric to Silas. And that's kind of been the entire game, hasn't it? Look at how wide open they were in the end. And that's beautiful from Silas. He's finally back scoring. Oh, we've got away here. I've got Silas. What can he do? He needs options, though. He needs options. Come on, Kramaric. Oh, he's giving the ball away. That was probably the only opportunity we're going to get here before the end of the game. I needed more options, but we fought really bravely here against Liverpool, especially in this second half where they scored 2 goals and we worked our asses off to come back. It does truly show that the only way we get anything from playing against Liverpool is on the counter-attack. It'll be a 3-0 win for Liverpool, unfortunately. 3-2 win? What am I saying? 3-0 win? I've done us dirty there, haven't I? 3-2 win for Liverpool. That's just unlucky, isn't it? I take that, to be honest with you. At least we put up a good fight. And Silas with 2 goals. Fantastic from him. Well, it's not over yet. We're going to quick sim this game against Hanover first before the end of the episode. And hopefully we get a win. Surely. We're going to play Rebic and Losada up top. Diaby is going to come in and get the game because he needs game time, basically. That's the only reason he's in. And 2-0, that'll do nicely. So let's take a look at the table and see where we're standing at the moment. We should have climbed it a little bit in this episode, I would imagine. Now, we're up to 6th. Thought we'd have climbed it a little bit more than that, to be honest with you. But we're up to 6th. So we're there. We're there and thereabouts. 27 points. I mean, let's look at this. Dortmund, Bayern and Leipzig have started the season extremely well, haven't they? Bayern Munich, 37 points, not lost yet. Dortmund, 40 points. Only lost once and drawn one. Win machines, 13 wins. And Leipzig in third. Lost 3, but only drawn 1. And we've already lost 4. So we are a little bit behind them. But we're slowly gaining speed. We're going to keep getting better and better. And to be honest with you, if we finish 4th and in Champions League again, I'll kind of be happy. I will kind of be happy. But we need to keep maintaining form now throughout the rest of the season. We've certainly picked it up a lot now. I think we won every game in this episode, did we, in the league? I think we did. We had a really good episode this time round. Obviously, the loss to Liverpool, but God, can you blame us? Yeah, we won every game in the league in this one, and we won the cup game. So we beat Stuttgart, we beat Freiburg in the cup, and then smashed them in the league. Fortunately, we lost to Liverpool. These things happen. It's Liverpool, but we did beat Hanover there in the end. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it myself. We are coming up to January. This is the month of December. So in the next episode, we will play against Leipzig and Gladbach, 2 massive games, and we will start doing our transfers in January. We might play against Leipzig twice then. I'm not sure how we'll work that yet, but we'll figure it out because transfer windows do take a little bit, and we certainly need to make some moves. We need to make a few changes. But yeah, guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, hit subscribe for more content, just general content. It's all football related, but it's all good content because I'm amazing. That's my pat on the back for the day. Mr. Motivator, that's what they used to call me. Anyway, that's it for this one. We're going off on a tangent. I will see you in the next episode.